Hi, Blues Matters.
Hello.
Talking to Jem from Orkney Blues Festival Committee.
Yeah.
Hello, Jem. How you doing?
Hello, Colin. I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
Well, not bad. Not bad.
Good.
Looking forward to Wednesday when I'm on the road to Orkney.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not long now.
No, not at all. How are things coming on?
They're coming. Yeah, they're coming on really well. The committee's coming together, which is really nice, and everyone's getting ready for set up and getting on the go.
Right, go ahead. Talk all about everything Orkney Blues Festival.
Everything
Who's
Orkney Blues
playing? Who are you looking
Festival.
forward to?
Well, we've got an amazing lineup of people coming to visit Orkney. We've got, well, first of all, we've got big name. We've got the Deborah Bonham Band coming, and obviously Christian.
There's Christian.
He's
Hello.
outside.
Hi, Christian. How are you doing?
Much Scotland.
Oh my
lovely,
goodness.
lovely. Great. Right, yes. Orkney Blues Festival.
So we were just talking about, we've got the Deborah Bonham Band coming. And obviously she is John Bonham's sister from Led Zeppelin. So that is amazing. As Marcus keeps saying, she is rock and roll royalty. So it's very exciting that she's coming our way. Then we've also got John Amor, the John Amor Trio. John Amor has played with the Orkney Blues Festival previously, but we're really fortunate that this year he's coming back with his band. He was a solo act before. Then we've got Richard Townend. Again, Richard has been with us before as a solo act. And this year he's coming with the Mighty Boss Cats. So you'll catch
Indeed.
them all over the place. And then we have Liz Jones and the Broken Windows. Again, Liz has been here before. She came with Susie and John previously, but again, this time they're coming with the whole band. And I hear that they pack a punch, which we're obviously very excited about.
They certainly do.
Yeah.
Edinburgh's finest.
And then we've got Ray Cashman coming. He's coming all the way from Mississippi. And then Tom Rhodes, who is coming from Aberdeen. So we've got people coming from everywhere, which is really exciting.
And do the bands realise where the Orkney Isles are?
Well, as I say, Tom, Richard, John and Liz have all been before. They've all played here before. So they realise the journey that they've got to undertake. I've said to Ray a few times, are you ready for your Orkney adventure? Because I don't know if he quite realises where he's going. And then we've got Deborah Bonham, who says that she's always wanted to come to Orkney. So she will soon find out how far she's got to travel for the Orkney Blues Festival.
How difficult is it putting on an event like this?
It definitely takes a committee. I think one person trying to do it on their own, it's a big undertaking. Liaising with the bands takes time. You've then got to think about your backline, you've got to think about your venues, your door staff, your riders, you've got to think about quite a lot of various different things. And I think if you were just one person trying to organise all that, it's just a lot.
And the Orkney people, what's the vibe around the place in Stromness?
I mean, everyone seems quite excited about it. We had a bit of a publicity gig in the Orkney Brewery shop just this weekend past. And people on the street were getting involved. They were coming in, they were buying programmes, buying raffle tickets. It's trying to get everyone excited about it. It's a small festival, and most of our customers, that's not really the word, our punters, our festival goers come from away. They come to the festival.
Yes.
But the Orkney locals, they kind of get into the grips of it once the festival's actually coming up. And then they realise, something's happening this weekend, and we'll maybe go to that because it's on their doorstep. They don't have to worry about it. But yes, we've got the Andy Taylor group coming, playing as well, and we're very excited about that. But they were who played in the Orkney Brewery, and they always get people coming in. They've got a really great following in Orkney, and people just love them. And of course, what's not to love?
Exactly. Oh, brilliant band. Seen them a few times up in Orkney.
Yeah.
And lots of Orkney musicians playing this year.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we've got John Dearness, who's put together a show called The Last Waltz, which is based on the band from the film The Last Waltz. And there's lots of local talent in that. So I'm really looking forward to getting a taste of that and see what that's all about.
And the rock choir are back?
Sorry?
The rock choir are back?
Yes, the Orkney Rocks Choir, they're coming back on Saturday. They're playing, which, I mean, everybody loves the Orkney Rocks Choir, and you never know what they're going to play. The first year that they played at the Blues Festival, they did a medley, and all of a sudden you were just come on, Barbie, let's go party. And you weren't quite
Yeah.
expecting it, and it was just,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. So yeah, they were great.
And about the venues, I mean, the Town Hall again this year. Town Hall is an amazing venue, it really is. The acoustics in there are superb.
Yeah, it is just a beautiful venue, and it does everything that you need it to do. But also in the Royal Hotel again in Stromness. We're in the Legion. We're in the Ferry Inn. We're playing again in the Gable End. Richard Townend's going across the Gable End on Saturday. And this year we've got the addition of the Pomona in Finstown. So instead of going through to Bury, we'll be having a gig in the Pomona on the Friday night.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And of course, Ray Cashman is playing in the Orkney Brewery shop in Kirkwall as well.
That on Saturday, is it?
It is on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday afternoon.
Excellent. And how do you get from Kirkwall to Stromness and back?
Well, you can get the bus. There is plenty of buses that go through on a Saturday from Kirkwall to Stromness, but you may have a car, may want to drive. But if you're wanting to take the bus, it's pretty regular. We also have a bus put on by Orkney Travel on Sunday night, which we've called the Orkney Blues Bus. And it's leaving Stromness between 10:30 and 20 to 11 on Sunday night. You've just got to email them to book your seat if you're needing a trip back to Stromness. Stagecoach do put on a bus, but it's just a little bit later, so we thought folk might want to travel back a little earlier, so we put on a bus.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we also have a blues cruise.
I'll let Christian take over for that.
Blues cruise.
Yeah, so we've got what we're calling the Blues Cruise. We resurrected an old tradition that used to be every Saturday of the Blues Festival. There was a bike show at the harbour. It's not happened for 7 or 8 years, so we've decided we'll resurrected. The actual committee's doing it this year. Got some walkers going by. Hey, they're giving me funny looks. So yeah, so
just when it was going well.
Used to be a separate event. It's organised by Big Sam, but he moved away, and this time we're deciding to, through the committee, organise it so it's a bit more joined up with the festival. And we're doing it on the Sunday afternoon at the Blues Festival. So there's going to be live music in the street. That's it.